10 tips to return with him. Seeing how your relationship breaks down without you being able to do anything, of course, it is painful and nobody wants that to happen when they are comfortable with their partner. However, you do not always have to give it all for lost, since the reasons for a breakup can sometimes be solved and talked about, making things go well again. If you believe that this is your case and that you had a healthy relationship worth saving, keep in mind that hope is the last thing that is lost. Precisely for that reason, then, we are going to give you 10 tricks on how to recover your ex so that you follow them, and in this way, you have the opportunity to reconquer him. 1. Reflect on what happened. The first thing you should always do when you break up with your partner is to reflect on what has happened. Think about the reasons that have led you to that situation, since it depends on which were. Maybe you should ask yourself if it is worth it or even to try it. There are times when, if your relationship was toxic, for example, or it did not make you happy, it is best to turn the page and look ahead, so first sit down and think calmly about the breakup reasons. 2. Give him his space. Second, always give him his space, and also give yourself time. When a relationship is broken, a time of mourning must pass so that the wounds heal, since that is the only way to then have the opportunity to reconquer him without reproaches or bad faces. 3. Take care and give yourself a whim. Something tremendously important that you must take into account if you really want to know how to reconquer a man is always to dedicate time to yourself. Maybe it's time to renew, take care of yourself and give yourself some whim. It may be your chance to sign up for the gym and lead a healthier life, for example, or even to change your hair color. This will not only be good for yourself, since, when you renew yourself, your ex will also realize that you are different and perhaps the barriers that separated you no longer exist. 4. Have a positive view of the situation. Always have a vision as positive as possible of the situation. Think that there is still hope and that you are in time to make your ex fall in love again. The best thing is that, even if you know that there is a possibility that things do not turn out as expected, you trust that everything can go well and that, in any case, you will win, because if you do not come back together, it is that he did not deserve you. 5. Do not show yourself desperate. This is fundamental. Never show yourself desperate because, as we have said, you have to give him his space, which includes not harassing him or talking to him at all hours. That the only thing that you would obtain is that he completely moves away from you and you lose any chance of reconciliation. 6. Do not be immature. Behave like an adult woman who knows how to face a blow. Do not start acting like a girl, since men do not like that at all. For example, things such as going out with another guy in front of him are a big mistake. That way you're going to lose him forever, and just for having suffered a tantrum at a certain time, certainly not worth it. 7. Come to him again as a friend. When a reasonable time has passed, you can approach him as a friend, tell him that you are not trying to recover him, even if it is not true, and that you only want to recover the beautiful friendship that united you in the beginning. In this way, you will be returning to be part of his life without realizing that you want to recover him. 8. Behave like in the beginning. The moment you have managed to get back together with him as two good friends, try to behave like at the beginning of the relationship, since the normal thing is that as time passes in a couple, we relax or we leave. 9. Talk to him calmly about the breakup. If you think that you have already established enough confidence and that maybe you are becoming interested again, talk to him in a very calm way about the breakup. Talk about both the reasons that led you to cut, and maybe between the two you realize that you were not as serious as you seemed at first and that you even miss each other. 10. Change the bad habits that separated you. Finally, promise him that you will change the bad habits that made him decide to separate. Make an effort to modify those things that bothered him while still being yourself, since that way you may not only get back with him but also will make you a much stronger and united couple. Learn how to get a man to love you. Click or tap the link on or below this video to download this free ebook.